Humongous. Six people stranded, cornered, hunted. Because here on Dog Island, something evil has been growing for 30 years. Humongous. It's loose, it's angry, and it's getting hungry. Humongous. God help us.
All right, with that, we are live, finally. I do apologize for not doing this. Originally, I was going to do this the 6th, but stuff came up, and, I'm just like, okay.
I hear a little bit of an echo. It might be on my end, actually.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, cool.
And then, it worked out all good, so I'm like, yeah, I got a couple days off, and I'm like, get this a bad boy going. So, yeah, this is a slash along here. As you don't know, it's like watch alongs and discussions of slashers, and we only do the good ones here. And this is a gem I found out through Keith, aka Gorfo. He preaches this film up to high heaven. That's
yeah, I have heard him talk about it a decent amount. Yeah, I said thanks. What's going on, man? Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Mike. Good to see you in here, man.
Home today. I just got back like at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That's why I'm off camera right now. I'm just laying down, relaxing, about to watch this movie. But I don't remember. That jogged my memory a little bit. The trailer right there, but yeah, I don't remember this movie. Like I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it once, and probably that's it. And I don't remember anything other than the prom night director directing it.
Yeah,
and it's similar to Anthropophagus.
Yeah, like I say, just the gem in this plethora of the boom of this time. In '82, this was part of it. You had, F-13 Part 3 come out around this time too. And yeah, this is from the director of Prom Night, Paul Lynch, a good director for what he does. And this is a pretty decent slasher. It takes place on an island. It takes place on the island at the start of this film, and then it takes place on the island after the film. It's good cohabitation, horror as I call it. You're kind of stuck here where these passengers, their boat ends up exploding through a very stupid situation with an actor in here plays a brother, a very piece of shit brother, and stuff happens, and then they start getting picked off one by one, and a kill in here that's very Friday the 13th beforehand. And
it's looking like some of those POV shots.
Yeah, and this is, like I said, I don't think this can be re-released. I think this may be the only cuts that we can get of this film that may be unfortunately lost, but this is a good one. From start to finish, and it's one of the more grittier ones at the time. So just kind of think of films like Anthropophagus, Absurd, and think of it just, you just sprinkle in stuff like, you can say The Unseen with Barbara Bach, which I highly recommend that film if you have not seen that.
Oh, yeah, that one I've seen. That's a wild one.
That's a very, very good one.
It's wild thinking that, because I'm not a big Prom Night fan, famously. I've always said I've never been a big fan of that movie. I don't have anything really wrong with it. I can watch it, but I'm a much bigger fan of Prom Night 2, Hello, Mary Lou.
Yeah, absolutely. That's coming. That's Synapse. Bad boy.
Oh, okay.
And that is on Shudder still, I believe.
Yeah, that's on like every streaming service. The sequels are all over. 3 and 4 too. Deliver Us from Evil, I think it's the 4th one. I forget the third.
Yeah,
I don't remember them at all, really, the sequels 3 and 4, but 2 I love. And Urban Legend, the Bloody Mary one, Urban Legends Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
that movie is very, very similar to Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2.
Nice.
Which
I gotta remember that.
Good. And Mary Lambert directed that Bloody Mary Urban Legends. It's not even a sequel. I mean, it's the 3rd in the series, but it has nothing to do with anything. They mention the massacres from 1 and 2 briefly, and that's it.
So it's been years since I've seen those films. Yeah, those are the modern ones of the 90s. And up to that point.
I just had Urban Legend on the other night, actually, when I was upstairs.
Nice.
It's one that I don't really like that much either, but I know Jamie Blanks just passed away recently, and
Yeah.
I was browsing, I saw it, I said, you know what, I can throw this on right now, and I ended up throwing it on.
Very, very nice. So yeah, this film was done in 1982. Like I say, it's directed by Paul Lynch. The writers are William Gray, and we have the stars of this film. We have Janet Julian, we have David Wysocki, I believe that's how you say his name. John Wildman.
I think
we
so.
have Janet Baldwin. And
not
you
too
have
many names that I noticed, like from
Yeah.
other projects or other slashers from the 80s.
and Joy Boshell as well. You would recognize her if you see her. And like I said, some of the reviews for this is the second slasher effort from the director of Prom Night. So he did Prom Night, of course, first. That was 79, I think, 78.
Prom Night was 1980.
Yeah, 1980.
79. Yeah, probably.
So you have these directors just like they're going to go with what hits, and when it hits, it hits pretty good. Hey, Russell, I see you in there, my man. It's always great to see you in here. I'm sure
what's going on?
A few times. Like I say, this will be the second watch for me. This is top tier slasher for me. This is easily top 10 for me. I do like it a lot. it just because it's probably fast paced wise, and it's a mean one too. And I like mean ones like this, so it kind of works out. And we'll BS about this film a bit, and we'll get this party started. I'll start the countdown. I put the link. This is a better YouTube video of this. It was put about a month ago.
There's 2 copies on YouTube. One of them's atrocious. So I go with the one that Chris dropped. I looked at the other one. Yeah, it is rough. It looks like it was ripped from a TV broadcast or just from an old VHS.
Yeah, so we'll get this party started. I'll start the countdown, and we'll just press play here in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
All right, play.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend, 1946.
I remember it being like early, earlier on, and then it flashes forward. Doesn't someone get raped in this movie?
Yeah, at the start, it does.
That's what I remember.
Notice the dogs here. You figure out why there's no more dogs on the island. You figure out what happened to the dogs.
I mean,
these are German Shepherds.
My question could have been a yes for like 50% of slashers. At the time, did someone get raped?
Because they're earlier, grittier ones, like don't go in the house, don't go in the basement. Films like that have a lot to do with sexual assault. The Incubus, another one I plan on streaming on here. Doing a watch along on. It's another one that's very hateful.
Yeah, that one's pretty mean-spirited. I haven't seen The Incubus in a while. I should watch that one too sometime soon.
It's so good. That's based off the book, like everything is, but there's actually a book called The Incubus.
The Prowler is one that the kills that are fantastic in that movie, but the pacing,
the film is
pacing. It's always been a very slow.
It's most known for what Tom Savini did with it.
Yeah,
you'll notice
his kills are fantastic. Especially that double kill is one of my favorite double kills. With the bayonet through the head, and his eyes go white, and then her in the shower with the pitchfork, like an homage to Psycho. That's such a great double kill. All right, we got a creepy dude in a suit smoking.
Sorry there, Mike, and stuff like that. Like, say there's moderators in here and stuff like that. I'm trying to show that comment that you had. So,
how you doing, Russell? Good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's always good to see you, Russell. I always appreciate you showing up for my late night stuff. I like doing these late night anyway, because that's what these films are. It's midnight hour type stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's why
this is what you watch as a kid.
Yeah, that's why
this is what you watch as a
around
kid.
the same time, 11
you're like,
time, 10 o'clock.
Even if it's like highly edited, you're like, you wonder as you get older, dude, what happened?
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. There were some movies like that I would see 7, 8, 9 years old. There were actually, I think the first few times that I saw Halloween 2, it was heavily cut. It was the USA Network broadcast version, so it was pretty cut. And then I'll never forget when then I rented it.
Yeah, the TV cut
later that year. Yeah, and then I saw the full uncut version. I was like, oh yeah, it's much better.
There's a version of Friday the 13th Part 5 that's a television cut too. That's unavailable. It's like, I think that's way like gone.
Yeah, there was a lot of probably a handful of the classic slashers. The first time I saw them were were cut in some way because they were played on TV
Oh
until
yeah.
I started renting them and shit. Like after I become really into them and watched them on TV like a few times
Oh, me too. Like
through the
HBO
marathons.
and shit like
Yeah,
that. When my parents had that, dude.
those
Dude.
were the lucky times. Like when you had like
Yeah.
the black box or or they
Yeah, the
played
black box
marathon
definitely.
on a channel like HBO, and it was uncut.
Oh yeah.
But
First time I ever
if you
watched
had
Friday
to,
13th, of course, the uncut version. It's like, and
yeah,
theatrical version, it's a blessing that they put that on 4K with the, with the uncut one. And
yeah,
you see the difference. Doesn't make it any less great, but
yeah, there's some that aren't even cut too much. Friday, the original Friday isn't cut too much.
oh, just the later ones, like Part 7, which is a guilty pleasure
Yeah,
for me. I actually love that film.
I
It was
love that.
highly edited.
Dude, that's the best look of Jason, in my opinion.
That's
That's
my
my
favorite
favorite
Jason.
Jason.
I love Kane Hodder's that
Yeah,
part.
it's
Happy
not like
birthday to him, by the way.
oh, it's his birthday today.
Yeah, his birthday today.
Oh, okay, that's right. Nice. Happy birthday, King. Actually, I saw him when I got that little few minute interview with him at that horror con. It was like a week after his birthday. So we were talking. I said happy birthday to him.
The video that's out, I think he surprises the dude that plays Art the Clown.
Oh, nice. You
Virgin
goddamn
goddamn
stuck up
princess.
bitch. We both started quoting the crazy dude at the same time.
Yeah, there's the dad, by the way.
Okay.
This dude's like a
the
wannabe,
dog.
like Robert Mitchum, the way he kind of does that with
Yeah.
his cigarette.
I remember this rape scene, and I remember the dogs.
Yeah, she calls the dogs over, and they tear him the fuck up as they right through the face.
Nice. That's something to look forward to after the unpleasantness. Dog Rippo. Russell, you've never seen this? Yeah, I don't remember anything from it. I know I've seen it once, and I don't even know when that was. But bits and pieces of that trailer that you played at the beginning stood out to me, and the premise of it. Already feels like kind of maniac-ish.
Dude, very maniac. This is
Yeah.
very grindhouse. It's very dirty.
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, after Sister of Ursula last night,
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get much smarter than that.
You can also put this in with The Evil Within as well. That's a very good one. If you haven't
The
seen
Evil Within's a
dude,
good
oh
one.
shit.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Okay, so
Yeah, German Shepherds. Yeah, German Shepherds, which are nasty dogs. They can be brutal dogs.
Absolutely. I got bit by a Rottweiler like 10 years ago or so. I had to break a Heineken bottle. I had my hand on his head in order to get him to let go. Because he was out in the sun all day. My friend left him out in the sun all day, and I showed up, and he just ran and bit me right on the inside of my leg. I was freaking out. I said,
"What's going on, Darren? I see you, bud. Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. Appreciate it."
Oh, what up, Darren? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, they tear him up.
Yeah, I was just saying that I don't remember Humongous here. I've seen it. I don't remember a thing about it. Except for like very, very few things.
Yeah, so The Evil Within. Yeah, The Evil Within is a very good one, man. I got that's part of the Kino Cult line.
Yeah, that's
people talked about that a lot. That film.
That one's been
right on his face.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, she tells him to back off too. Yeah, he's not dead.
I always say my favorite dog killing its owner scene is the Beyond with Emily getting her throat ripped out.
Oh, the one from Suspiria is very good too because I didn't see.
I know that one's good too. I mean, that one's top 3. But something about the Beyond scene is just so much more brutal looking.
It is
the Argento scene.
I think Fulci did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, I think he might have.
What I can do,
he might have, yeah. Because that's such great fucking effects work. I love that. Oh, yeah. I love the Beyond so much. Yeah, speaking of Suspiria, yeah, well, I'll be having it. I think this is the first time I'm announcing it publicly. I'll be having Barbara McNulty on sometime in the next few weeks.
My
I just talked
goodness.
to her earlier.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
she played
Yeah.
Olga in the original Suspiria. Then Sister of Ursula that Darren just mentioned. She plays Ursula, the main character in that.
And
And she's
she
in
plays the main character. Yeah. That's very
that.
cool. I can't wait to see that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, she seems awesome.
Congratulations for that.
She's yeah, thanks. She seems very very friendly, very happy to talk about all those type of movies, all the movies she was in. And then she was in Martino's. I don't remember because I don't remember the movie much. Suspicious Death of a Minor, so I don't remember how big her part is in that, but I know she's in
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's with what's his name? He's the one who died in that helicopter crash. Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, with in the Twilight Zone filming.
no, 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 no.
In
The
that movie.
Suspicious Death of a Minor.
Oh,
No, it
was
was
there?
Hands
There.
of Steel, I think it's called, or
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. Yeah,
I
Darren
don't
knows.
know about that one.
Yeah, Mark Perel. Yeah, married to Mark
Oh,
Perel. Yep.
okay. When is this?
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
a
Yeah.
great interview. Yeah, that's what I mean. The late very he died like Mark Perot was in a few Fulci films. He
Yes, he
played the
was.
priest in Don't Torture a Duckling, and he was also in The Psychic, where he plays a
He was
psychiatrist.
in the role in yeah, yeah, exactly. The
Yeah, he
Sixth
plays
Sense.
the cop in that one. He's also in a Policio Tessie.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's a face that I notice even in some random movies I'll throw on every now and then, which is common now, especially like being into these movies for a long while now. The connections all start being there, just like with American movies, like all the
Yeah,
director, writer, actor connections. These all start standing out more.
that's a good shot. Those are like good, like kind of photos. You kind of see her with the two dogs, like at the dock, or one of the
Yeah, that
dogs.
is a cool shot. I let me answer Darren. What'd you say? Did I like Sister of Ursula?
You and I talked about
I
that.
enjoyed it. We were talking about it a bit. I thought it had good acting at times. It's like 50% of softcore porn, like
Oh yeah,
bordering on hardcore at some points.
the toy used
Like
as a weapon, which is really a statue.
that's funny as
Vinegar
hell.
Syndrome
Yeah.
has an interview with the director. Great
Oh yeah.
interview with him. Oh
Nice.
God, yes.
Yeah, that was it. That was a nice little detail. The dildo statue, the phallic statue being used, but too much talking, slow pace, too much dialogue going on in between, and then the sex scenes got very predictable, very sleazy. That's the exact word for it, Darren.
So, like I say, since this is
Very sleazy.
since this film is done, it's basically done in Canada. Since it's a Canadian director, so done in
Yeah.
Ontario, Sparrow Lake, Ontario, Canada. So
Okay. Nice.
Toronto. So
That's one thing actually about Sister of Ursula that was the cinematography with the Amalfi Coast where they shot it.
oh God,
That's
yeah,
the
no, it's
standout.
gorgeous.
That's the whole standout of that movie. That and McNulty's
Yeah,
acting.
see, this dude, the guy that plays the brother, he's a good character, but he's a piece of shit. He is a
Oh, this
piece
is
of
the guy you
shit.
were talking about. Yeah, yeah.
So the box office, the budget for this was $2 million estimated.
Really?
You can kind of see it. The film shot really well here. Like that's probably what makes it so impressive to me.
Yeah, it was interesting, Sister of Ursula. I don't think I'd watch it again anytime soon, but like it's near the tail end of the genre dying and kind of parodying
Yeah,
itself. I mean,
that's why I
same
mentioned.
same with like The
2
Killer is Still Among Us, which I reviewed recently, which I really didn't care for that. I mean, that shit was
Oh, okay.
way
Yeah,
too
teach
over
their
the
own.
top.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised about
That
that.
was
It's not like the
way
town that dreaded sundown a little bit.
yeah,
Maybe is that why?
because of like that it has the true aspects to it, like
Yeah, it
the
does.
actual case and the Monster of Florence.
Yeah, it does.
But that's like another 10 years later. That was what, 85, 86, something like that.
Yeah, because I was talking to you that you'd probably like Ursula Dark Angel better. And that's the other name
Yeah.
for it, Ursula Dark Angel. It has, oh, I forget her name. She's in the red. She's in the night Evelyn came out of the Evelyn Stewart. She's in it.
Oh yeah, Evelyn Stewart.
She's in it. Oh yeah, you recognize her from the start. You'd like that one a bit better.
Yeah, I'll check that one out. Yeah, Evelyn Stewart's she's been in a handful of things too.
She's almost like a method actress for those films. She's very
Oh
pretty.
yeah. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Arrow has a few interviews from her for those films. She can talk for quite a while too. It's pretty cool. Listen to her.
I know her best from The Whip and the Body, and what's the
Was
one
she in that? Oh shit! It's been a minute.
Case of the Scorpion's Tail by Martin.
Yeah, the Case of the Scorpion's Tail. I remember.
That I remember her most from. It's probably
that's Anita
Knife of Ice. Knife of Ice.
Anita
She was in, because I reviewed that a while back. Knife of Ice, the last Carol Baker Lindsay movie.
Knife of Ice I like a lot. I actually like Knife of Ice.
I didn't think it was anything great. I thought it was kind of tame for Lindsay, but I mean, his whole 4 Carol Baker movies are kind of tame-ish, like on the giallo side, because they're more erotic thrillers, I would say. But I thought it was good. Yeah, Knife of Ice was pretty good.
Yeah, basically they're kind of rich kids and stuff like that too. So you can see how early 80s this is.
Yeah. I can't imagine what the other cut looks like, the other transfer on the other upload. It's got to look awful, that other YouTube.
The one I watched was like a rough VHS cut. It was highly pixelated. It kind of adds to it, but that was the thing. It's a straight VHS cut because it was like the 1:33 by something.
Yeah, that's what I saw. It says the aspect ratio.
Well, this is a better cut, a better rip of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, the other one I had on for a few minutes. So I said, no, this is
not this
up.
I think there was a Code Red release of this way back in the day, but like I say, since this is a Canadian film, I'm surprised Synapse hasn't tried. They probably have tried, but the elements may be gone. There's a few films elements probably are gone.
Yeah. Darren, Footprints, you're talking Footprints on the Moon or whatever, because that's one that I still have to watch.
Florina Balkan is in it, and Klaus Kinski.
Yeah, Klaus Kinski, and
it's a
Don't Torture a Duckling.
I recently got that release. Yeah, and I just recently watched because I'm watching films the year my birth, 1979. So I just watched Nosferatu the Vampire. That's probably Kinski's best film.
I just had that on like a few weeks ago.
That film is a fever dream trip, dude. I like it a lot.
I love that movie, actually.
Yeah.
I watched it after the newest Nosferatu came out last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah,
and it was all right. I thought it was slow. I thought
it was
right.
Kinski's best performance. It may be Isabella's best performance.
Possession
is great.
Yeah, Possession takes the cake for me, but that's close. I mean, she's
dude, she looks terrified. Well, of course, we'll win you with Kinski on you and stuff like that.
I mean,
she is like frozen. She's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I watched it again because I didn't see that 79 remake for I don't even know how long, and then the new one came out, and I've uploaded.
And his name is Dracula in that, which is
exactly.
His name is Dracula. I was like, oh shit.
They mentioned that's his actual name is Count Dracula.
Yeah,
which is very
the
different.
Renfield character is hilarious.
And
he all laughs and stuff like that. He's like, oh, he and all this shit.
Great cinematography too.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great. No, Herzog is that dude's a tripping cat.
Herzog is considered one of the greatest directors ever. I mean, I haven't seen probably more than a handful of his movies, but I know he's well regarded. He's one of the best.
One thing with films based off Dracula, a lot of them can be the closest I think accurate one is the one I haven't seen yet with the one Jess Franco did with Christopher Lee when he wasn't doing his Hammer stuff. Then there's the one that Jack Palance is in. That's supposed to be the one Keith mentioned.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of that. I've heard that.
Because I've read the book. That's what Lucy does.
Yeah.
She brings him children. Yeah.
I haven't read that original Dracula.
It is very dark. Yeah, that's Dan Curtis.
You should see Kinski and Nosferatu in Venice. I was browsing, Darren, the other night.
I heard that film is bonkers.
I saw it somewhere. Maybe
considering the way the ending is to Nosferatu, I was like, oh, So they may have planned a sequel in the past.
Yeah, I like how I just like it's different. It's definitely I think the most different out of all three of the major, Nosferatu remakes
Yeah,
or films.
it's true.
But I mean, Johnny is
The original
fantastic in
classic
everything.
is still my all-time favorite. That may be the best. That may be the greatest silent black and white horror film ever made.
Yeah, I would
It's
put
very
that
good.
as best silent horror film too. Actually, I
I
would
know
put
there's
it
Faust.
above.
I haven't seen
I'd put it
Faust.
above Caligari, and I would put it above a few of the other silent classics. I would think
Metropolis is getting up there for me. I like Metropolis. So wow, I was like, whoa, this is a.
Yeah, Nosferatu in Venice, though, Darren. Is that worth checking out at all? I was browsing and I saw it somewhere, and I said, "This looks fucking interesting."
I haven't seen Shadow of the Vampire, Mike. That's with William Dafoe, right? That's based off the Max Schreck character, or the actor who is playing the part.
Oh, is that the? Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I know which one you're talking
It's
about.
about the making of the film and the
John
director.
Malkovich is in that, isn't it? Isn't he?
I think he's in that too, in the film too. Yeah, they put horror elements in there,
That
like
would be the
thinking the
only
actor
thing
was
I
something
remember.
different.
Yeah, that was what, like late '90s or so. That was when they were still trying to make like horror mainstream for a bit after Silence of the Lambs capitalized
Yeah,
on that in the beginning of the
make it
decade.
more dramatic.
The Interview with the Vampire, all those movies.
I'm a huge vampire fan. I like Interview with the Vampire. I do like that. That
See,
film needs a better release.
I'm not a. Does it? Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I'm
Oh,
not
Tom
a
Cruise
big
is great in that
vampire
part.
person. I've never been big on vampires. It's like maybe 2-3 dozen movies
You might
that
like
I
Queen of the
love.
Damned with the
I've
very
seen
late
Queen.
great
Yeah,
Aaliyah.
I've seen her. I've seen Queen of the
Yeah.
Dead. It's got a banging soundtrack too.
Oh yeah. That's when they had good soundtracks.
Yeah, I
And then
remember
her and Lestat are
all
all
like
bathing in like the blood of all
all the
these
new
dead
metal stuff,
vampires.
all the new metal tracks and stuff. They had like Mudvayne and Marilyn Manson, some other
Yeah.
stuff.
And there's other ones too. It's like Blade. Udo Kier's in that one, and I'm like, oh, that's right. He played Dracula one time. That's what was always cool about that. They put him in there.
I like the fog in this scene.
Yeah, the score is very good for this, and that's when they tried.
I mean, I already like it and think it's more interesting than Prom Night. I never liked that movie. I don't know why.
It's pretty fast paced for what it is. It does take like a minute wise, but I like the characters, to tell you the truth. The interaction with them, because there's a difference between, you have characters that you like, then you just have cannon fodder, as I call them, right?
Oh,
like
yeah,
a kill list. You got to give me something on the bone.
For them to die.
I've heard of Blood Vessel before. Russell. I've heard of that film.
Nazi vampires on the ship. That sounds interesting right there.
It's like shockwaves. Those are zombie vampires. Or not zombie vampires, but zombie Nazi zombies.
Not zombie, isn't it? There's Dead Snow and Dead Snow 2, or the sequel to it, or whatever. That have like Nazis.
I heard Dead Snow is quite good for what it was.
I haven't seen it since it came out. Whenever it did, late 2010s, or whatever.
Well, yeah, it's like Overlord. I have to revisit Overlord from that J.J. Abrams, I think. Yeah,
I think so. I don't know. I don't think I saw that, actually.
That's like Nazi experiments during the war with.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, actually. I don't think I saw it still, though. I don't know. I'm trying
or
to think.
Like action adventure wise, when I was looking.
Yeah, I probably
or
did. Prom Night grew on you, Darren, over the years. Yeah, I don't know why. My whole life, I've never cared for it. I mean, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's fine in it.
She's her best looking in that.
Yeah, she does look great.
She looks the most like her mom in that film.
Yeah, she does look like her mom in it. Even Terror Train, she looks like her mom.
Terror Train is terrific,
and that's another one I'm not too big on.
New Year's Slash. Well,
I know.
New Year's Evil is a good one too.
New Year's Evil I like, even though it all doesn't really make sense. But
that's ahead of its time.
Fun. Yeah, I like the premise, even though it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's every hour they do a kill.
Yeah, from a
catch
different
someone.
country.
Yeah, from a different time zone. So like he's got to literally be traveling through like each like time zone every hour in order to kill somebody else. So like none of it makes sense really when you scrutinize it, but
Yeah.
it's still cool. It's still a cool premise, even though it doesn't really work. Like when you analyze it. I like New Year's Eve. Like I usually try to watch that around New Year's. Terror Train. I have nothing against it. It's just it's on the same tier as Prom Night for me. For like ones
David
that I'll
Copperfield.
watch. Yeah, David Copperfield's in it. I like the mask of the killer in it.
The
It's
Groucho.
both. Yeah, exactly. Both of those movies are examples of slashers that I'll throw on maybe once every few years.
Yeah.
And say, all right, let's. I haven't seen this in a few years. Let's check it out again.
The House on Sorority Row is terrific.
I really enjoy that one.
That's a great fucking film.
It is. I just had that on a few months ago. I really like that one. I've always
Very
liked that one.
Halloween-esque.
Yeah, and I love some of the shots in it. I love the decapitated head in the toilet. You know, later on in the
Yeah.
There's some good gore and effects in that, even if there's not a lot of like on-screen deaths.
With the crazy doctor. With the crazy doctor,
that characters too
sets up that's why I say it's very Halloween. It's very Donald Pleasance. Yeah, like he really goes into Donald Pleasance role.
And I really like the remake, Sorority Row.
Oh, I love the remake.
I love Sorority Row.
What's her name?
Princess
Leia.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher's in it, but
Carrie Fisher's
character of Chugs, Margot Kidder.
Margot Kidder's in there.
Is it Margot Kidder? No, it's Margot Harshman.
Harshman.
Like that. She is so fucking gorgeous.
That's 2000.
Yeah, that's
2001.
Yeah, something.
I came out of nowhere. Yeah,
that was that was like one of the. No, that was later on. I think that was 2009, 2010, and I only know that because I did a video on it a year or two ago. Let me check.
Yeah, you have films like that. You have the
2009.
From the 2000s. Like I said, they had some interesting ones.
That whole decade. Because I remember, like I was in high school through college through the 2000s, and I remember just all the remakes and one after another, and it was very interesting seeing some pan out very well, like Texas Chainsaw 3, which is one I fucking love. That's one of my favorite remakes, especially past the 2000s. But
are you talking about 3D? Are you talking about Texas Chainsaw?
No, not 3D. Texas
You're talking about the first remake, right?
03, yeah.
You're talking about the first one.
Yeah,
I like the beginning a little bit more. I actually like the beginning a lot.
I don't mind the beginning. I don't really care for it too much, but I don't mind it. I can watch it, especially with Arlie Army again in it. I mean, he can carry anything, just himself. But I like the characters in that too, the brothers and stuff. That one's not bad. That one I came around to.
Yeah, there goes the brother. Yeah, the brother's acting like a dumb fuck because he's drunk. He's like, you get the fuck down here. Sorry, there is an echo with this one a little bit. It doesn't go on for too long.
He Knows You're Alone. The one with that was Tom Hanks's first movie, right?
Yes, it was. I haven't watched it just yet. I saw like interview on Letterman he did.
Yeah.
He did on that film, dude.
Did he talk about it? Really?
He talks about it that when he was in it. Yeah, he makes fun of it.
Yeah, I figured.
Academy Award winners like him, like Jennifer Aniston, doesn't talk about Leprechaun.
Yeah, Leprechaun.
She won't speak of it.
Yeah, no. So I don't. And Brad Pitt with like Cutting Class. I don't know if he's ever talked about it.
I still need to watch Cutting Class. I have that release.
You know,
that was 89.
I've seen 89. It was late for slashers, and I've seen that movie probably a dozen times, and I still couldn't really tell you anything that happened to that. That's how uneventful it is for me.
Because it's Brad Pitt and a role.
I mean, yeah, that's the only draw to that movie is like seeing a young Brad Pitt. I don't remember the kills being anything good or interesting. I mean, if I see a movie a handful of times and I don't remember a fucking kill from it, they're not that good.
Yep, there it goes.
That's cool.
The sister's cute with the glasses.
Yeah, yeah. Just because like water's around, it made me think of like drowning kills and how I don't care for them much. But the Case of the Bloody Iris, when I rewatched that the other last week or whatever,
Hell
video on
yeah.
that drowning kill in there, that
Oh,
one made the list.
yeah.
That
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Is that the one? Well, there's the one with the drill, right?
That's the one. No, that's the one when he ties her neck down to the tub, and then
oh, that's right. That's right.
For
That's right.
life, and he just has the tub, you know, slowly rising the water up.
She's a good actress. She was in. She was in Torso. She was in Torso.
Yeah. Okay. I knew I recognized her from something else. That's what.
Got to remember too, the great actress Grace Jones. She is a good singer, and she's done a Jolly where she's actually singing in that. Oh, I forget the name of it. And that I'm like, is that her? Yeah, that's her.
That's cool. The fire effect. I mean, for the budget too, especially.
Yeah, you can see where the budget was at. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you can pull off.
And this is Canadian too, like and stuff like that. If they get the, so.
Yeah, Darren, that's one of my favorite things about Bloody Iris. I know it's regarded as like one of the top tier Giallos, but I don't know. It's missing something for me.
Well, it's like a Martino film, but it's not. It's
exactly. Yeah, that's what my
group of people.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my situation.
That was my thumbnail originally when I first posted the video.
You take the Strange Vice of Mrs. Worth, and you take all the colors of the dark, and it's like, okay, get another director, sure.
That's exactly what I had in the thumbnail. I said Martino without Martino. Basically.
Martino, yeah.
It feels just like it. But the score by Bruno Nicolai is fucking fantastic. It's not as good as the Red Queen Kills 7 Times. It's probably on par with The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave.
I love The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave. I like that a little better than Red Queen for some.
I know.
It's all over the place.
I like Red Queen much better, but I did really, really like Evelyn too. I mean, that guy was on a roll, which is too jolly. I don't know why.
Just 2 of them. Yeah, Stephen Thrower has a commentary, or he talks about those 2 films because he loves kind of films like that, and you get intrigued. It's like this director only did these 2, and then he just disappears.
Yeah, Emilio Maraglia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why he didn't make any other Jolly.
And you get people like Evelyn Stewart and Barbara Boucher to do something else. I'm like, hey, I'm all good for that. Yeah,
Darren, Red Queen is definitely top tier for me. I mean, it went way up when
it's a gothic one too.
When I rewatched it recently, yeah, very gothic.
And that has what's her name, Malfatti in it? Malfatti? Oh,
yeah,
she's a piece. She's a piece, man. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Great. She's in another offbeat, trippy, sci-fi type horror film called The Bloodstained Lawn. I highly recommend that film. It is bonkers good. She's just
Lawn. I don't know why that sounds familiar.
She kills it in that. She kills it in everything. She was also in. She was in All the Colors of the Dark too. She plays, I think,
Marina. I think her name is.
Marina. Yeah.
But she's great in it. Yeah, I mean, everyone in Red Queen is fantastic. What's his name? The guy who's from he was in so many movies and a lot of Martino movies. I can't think of his name. Shit. But like it's like a Where's Waldo of actors.
Oh, actors, right? You can pinpoint them.
Watching those movies and stuff. I mean, and not even just the Jolly, but like just all the exploitation and genre films and stuff, like with the erotic thrillers and the western spaghetti westerns and the Poliziottecchia and stuff, like all of those genres that you just saw the same faces and stuff pop up.
Like I said, what was it? Anita Strindberg was in Lizard in a Woman's Skin. She's uncredited.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, what's up, Ginger?
Hey, Jason, good to see you.
Ginger stumbled in. Yeah, everyone pops up everywhere. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like a Where's Waldo. Every time I say, because then I try looking back, and they're so gorgeous, all the women and most like in these jobs.
Of course, they know what they're doing.
That it's just like the beauty all like blends together, especially with the certain like erotic thriller heavy, Italian films like Orgasmo and earlier Lenzi, like a perversion story and stuff like those movies.
Took out the dog.
Actually, that was pretty cool looking.
That's its food, by the way.
I do like the effects work in this. The effects work has been very good. Because I really don't remember pretty much all of this. I remember there being dogs.
Yeah, they find out what happened to all the dogs. You're like, so it's a good kind of murder mystery type thing, and there's a little bit of gothic in here too, because when they end up going to the house.
Mortuary is that's a fun one. I haven't seen
Christopher George. That's his last film.
Christopher George. That was his last.
His wife.
Right? 81 or 83.
Yeah, he did that after Graduation Day. That's a good one too. That's a trauma film.
Well, Pieces was 82, so I think 83 Mortuary might be. Unless
great films. Him, Edward Purdom, those two together.
Or it might be. Hold on, let me look it up. Mortuary, 1982. All right, so same year as Pieces.
Oh, what a year!
It was his final film role, though.
Yeah, what a year.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking the other night, like, if I were to think of like best year for horror films,
that can be for like a lot.
I really think 77 might be the year.
That's why it's cool going through like horror films, like the year of my birth. I checked out, somebody on Letterboxd had like 10. A few of those I've already seen. Of course, Alien, Amityville Horror is up there, and then Nosferatu is there. There's another one that I plan on watching, which is it's actually called Dracula from 1979 with Franklin Jello playing the part.
Yeah, I think 77 and 82 would be close. Those 2 years would be very close. Maybe 72 also. But I think 77 might, and that's what
the interesting
really
ones. When did Jaws come out?
5.
Jaws come out 77?
Right? 75?
Oh, 75. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did Duel before that.
All right, now I got to look up 1977 horror.
Yeah, 81 is the best for slashers. Yeah, because you have the big three.
In 77 alone, I'm just picking random ones. We got Kathy's Curse. That's a fun one. Curse of the Black Widow. I feel like I've seen that. Day of the Animals. Speaking of
that's Leslie Nielsen
a little bit ago. Yeah, and Linda Day George and Christopher George. Demon Seed, that's a fun one. Eraserhead, masterpiece from David Lynch.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, David Lynch.
Exorcist to the Heretic, so you can't have all fucking winners no matter what year you're in.
There he goes.
That's cool. Full Circle, The Haunting of Julia, another masterpiece.
No, Haunting of Julia is so good.
It really
is. Based off the novel by Peter Straub.
Yeah.
That's very hard. It's hard to do films that he's written, like what is it? The Ghost one, I think.
His style.
Yeah.
To adapt it. Yeah. A lot of authors have that problem. Not that it's a problem, but yeah, the issue of adapting their stuff. But I mean, look at all these movies. The Hills Have Eyes. House, which is another fucking masterpiece.
Oh, The Hills Have Eyes? Oh yeah. That may be Craven's best.
It's probably it's in my top 3 for Craven.
Yeah.
Last Cannibal World by Deodato. The Possessed.
Oh, The Possessed, yeah.
The Psychic by Fulci. Rabid by Cronenberg.
That may be both of their bests.
The Sentinel. Shock by Bava. I mean, not his best, but a great.
Oh, that's right. The Sentinel was 77. Yeah.
A Strange Possession of Mrs. Oliver. Why does it sound familiar? Oh, Karen Black's in it. Maybe I have seen it. Suspiria, obviously by Argento. That's pretty much there, but I think that might have the most masterpiece films that films that I consider masterpieces.
Very good ones
in a year.
Yeah, the very Grindhouse, because that was still Grindhouse.
Yeah, like Haunting of Julia, The Psychic, Eraserhead, Hills Have Eyes. and the few
Racerhead with that baby, that child, man.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's so cool.
Holy shit.
I love that fucking movie. Suspiria, just all those movies alone are ones I consider masterpiece films, and that's all in 1 year. I mean, 82 has others. I won't get into it now, but that maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. The best.
Darren's right about slashers for 81. You have part 2, Friday the 13th, part 2. You have The Burning. You have Madman. And I actually like Madman more than I like The Burning.
Madman, actually. Really? That's a hot
I like Madman more than The Burning. I don't know. There's something about The Burning film. It's good. It's great. It's an all-timer.
I could probably tell you maybe what the issue is because I could see it. The like you feel like it blows its wad at the raft scene, and then it kind of like fizzles out kill-wise a bit because I can see that criticism.
It does a little bit. There's another cut of that film which is not on the 4K and not on the Blu-ray. There's a scene that they took out. It's kind of like them making love scene in the water. It's basically what the poster art looks like.
Oh, okay.
No, they took that out. That was on Amazon Prime. It was on there.
No, but I'm saying they filmed it. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that.
Oh, the Funhouse. I forgot about that.
The Funhouse is great. I did a video on that a while back.
When did Eaten Alive came out after the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's Toby Hooper.
76. Eaten Alive.
76.
I never get into that movie, man. I don't know what it is. I've tried a few times. I just can't get into Eaten Alive.
Amityville: The Possession is the best one.
It is
absolutely
the best one. It is absolutely.
And I like both those films. I do because they're different families. That's what's terrifying.
They are
both those families are messed up.
That and then the true story aspect, true story in the possession aspect of the DeFeo
My God,
murders.
what's happened to us?
Not in the Lutz shit because that was bullshit, but everything else but those two movies I've never watched past Amityville 3, but and I don't really have a desire.
I finally got that Scream Factory collection, which I think is out of print right now. That comes with those 3. But yeah, I just got that just for the possession and stuff like that. Just because that film is like top tier horror for me. It's so good.
The Funhouse I wouldn't even consider a slasher movie, and I say that in my deep dive on it.
It's a good Halloween film.
Video. It's a great Halloween, October movie, but it's more of like a creature feature. Once you find out what he is,
that's an all-star cast in there too. He
cast a lot of carnies too, actual carnies and stuff, and that it really gives a great authentic feel of being at a carnival.
Toby Hooper had a great run. I like Life Force quite a bit just because of how bonkers that film is.
I've been seeing it forever. Hooper. I don't know. I've always been kind of split on
Invaders from Mars.
I like a lot of movies of his, and then there's some that I haven't seen.
Poltergeist, of course.
Poltergeist is Hooper's film. Salem's Lot is fantastic.
When was Salem's Lot at? That's 70s TV.
That was 70, 79.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go. Yeah, that was, of course, year of my birth, too. That was one of the films. I think one was called, like, Something to Midnight, but from 79, I think, but it's something.
She's looking fine here with that pink shirt.
Oh yeah, she's quite pretty.
Yeah, Russell, the
trying to find the other brother here.
The Beast Within transformation scene is one of my favorite transformation scenes, and it was a pleasure having Paul Clemens on twice actually for the interview. And then we watched Carnival of Souls when I had him on again.
Carnival of Souls, yeah, public domain. I'm shocked. Criterion has that film. That's a great film. I love Carnival of Souls.
Yeah,
it's like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, it's a long. That's a great way to describe it. A very long Twilight Zone episode.
Almost like Jacob's Ladder-like type thing. You kind of don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a trip, that movie. I've always liked Carnival.
One that was very interesting with Lon Chaney Jr. It's called Indestructible Man. Watch that film and then watch Silent Rage with Chuck Norris. Dude, that's literally a remake of Indestructible Man. It literally is. I'm not kidding. It's a trip.
I was never a big Chuck Norris fan. I think Silent Rage is one of the few movies of his
I like Silent Rage. Oh no, he was a great action star, but as an actor, he was not that good. He had a lot of one-liners. He really did.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
mean,
was
I
better.
watched Walker Texas Ranger
Walker's
came
Texas
on
Ranger,
every
he
now
was
and
great
then.
in the Delta
Yeah,
Force and Missing in Action 2 are my favorite films from him. I love
Delta
Missing in
Force.
Action 2 a
I
lot.
remember that. That I might have seen.
The Delta Force is very good because that has like all-star cast of people in it, man. That has
Yeah.
oh God. I forget their names at the moment. Just the ending always gets to me, man. That one dude dies in the plane going home, and he just sits there, and you see the look on his face. I'm like, damn.
Don't trip in the woods, girl.
Hmm.
Don't do it.
She's doing a she's loving up to the injured guy that they got, the injured sailor.
Yeah, this movie definitely has an anthropophagus feel to it in a good way.
I like Absurd a bit more than Anthropophagus, but Anthropophagus has that
I
F-13
could see
gothic
that,
vibe.
dude. I could see that. I used to teeter on anthropophagus,
Considering the scene on the
and
boat and stuff like that and what
yeah,
happened to the character, I was like going, yo, this is kind of Friday 13th a little bit.
yeah. Like I've always used to teeter on what I like better, Absurd or Anthropophagus, but usually Anthropophagus edges it out a bit. But Beyond the Darkness is fantastic too, and that one
Just got that one. That's D'Amato?
yeah, Jody, the all three of them, yeah, Jody.
Yeah, that's like a Goblin soundtrack too. Something,
dude, the Goblin score to that movie is so good. That is one of my favorite non-Argento Goblin scores.
There's a nunsploitation film that Goblin does a score for. It's a horror one. And Soon the Darkness. No, not that one. It's called something. The Other Hell. That's what it's called.
Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. She sees the dead. Yeah. Corpse. Look at all the maggots and stuff on it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's very
Italian-esque right there.
They probably took their notes. These directors probably take their notes.
Oh, yeah.
I would. Like Joe Dante still does his trailers from hell. I love Joe Dante so much. He has his own channel. Called Trailers from Hell. He does that.
Yeah, I've seen that. Actually, I've seen that a few times. I like how active he's been, and he always he's a big fan of these old films. He's a big fan of Mario Bava's Kill Baby Kill, my favorite Bava film. That's his favorite Bava film.
Oh, he did.
He says that movie's a masterpiece. Which
he did a Bay of Blood too, man.
Yeah,
that's a great episode.
I should watch that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite slashers, even though it's not full on, but that's what I consider the first slasher.
With the Bava box set that I have, he did a Trailers from Hell on the
oh, did he? That's cool.
The Lisa and the Devil, because he said, yeah, there's another film. It's called House of the Exorcism, which is on that Blu-ray disc. So they have both versions of that. I'm like, oh,
I haven't seen that cut forever, but Lisa and the Devil is a masterpiece. And my
no, that's one of his.
My family member,
Wallace, man, did some interesting stuff. Horror Express, he's in that one too.
my mom's uncle, Robert Old, is the priest in the House of Exorcism cut.
Oh, okay.
That's Alan Old's father.
Damn.
Who's my mom's first cousin.
Nice.
But I don't like the House of Exorcism cut.
I've seen it once because they were big on that at the time.
Yeah, that was purely to capitalize on The Exorcist. I mean, they chopped up a masterpiece of a film in Lisa and the Devil and threw in all those unnecessary scenes. I don't give a fuck what family members in it. Fuck that film. Lisa and the Devil is a top 10 movie of mine. That's my second favorite Bava.
I have to admit, I remember. Well, I have it for it. Beyond the Door. Boy, what a trip that film is.
Yeah, that movie's fucking ridiculous.
Well, that director in general, he did another film before that called Tentacles with not Bo Stevenson. Oh, Shelley Winters is in Tentacles, which is a trip. He got these people to do this Jaws-like octopus film.
Yeah, I remember that.
The prop that they used was $2 million, and they lost it. Or so they say. Yeah, there's the house. Yeah, great shots.
Yeah, I
Old
like
School House.
the cinematography in this is pretty damn good. And Darren agrees on Eaten Alive, like it, but something's missing. Yeah, that's how
It's
I
like this is
feel
like
with
a
it.
dark synth type of score too. Before this was, considered.
I like the score to this,
Yeah.
considering also the budget too. I mean, it's pretty damn good. Which, because I'm sure the score was thrown together as quickly as the movie was. So I mean,
Another
with all
film
that
that kind of
considered, very
pairs
good.
good with this one. It's called The Prey, except that one's a bit long, and the ending though is kind of worth it for that film.
You know, it's a weird, obscure slasher from 81, 82. I did a review on way back. The Forest.
Oh, I love The Forest. Yeah,
Right?
I have
That
the
is,
Code Red release of that
it's like
film.
a
Yeah,
mix.
Ghost
It's like
Children.
yeah, it's like exactly. It's like a mix of slasher and cannibal movie and ghost film. It's got like everything in there.
It's all over the place.
The score is pretty fucking good for that movie for how low budget it is. I don't
Oh
think it's
yeah.
a great movie, and I wouldn't really watch it anytime soon again, but it was entertaining and it was interesting. There was definitely some things you don't see every day, like some things that were just completely original. And
Darren, you're a moderator. Can you put Russell's comment up for me if you're still in here?
oh, I have it. I got it hidden. I don't know why that happens.
Another moderator just handled this. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, no, it's okay. I won't say too much about it. They've just gotten a little strict, I guess.
You were 10, Russ, when you watched Kill Baby Kill? God bless you, man. That movie's a masterpiece. That movie is the whole reason that there is the whole trope of a bouncy ball with a ghost. Just like the Changeling used.
Probably got it from
14 years later. Definitely did. I don't even have to look up behind the scenes or if anyone said it. They definitely did.
I like Burnt Offerings a little bit more than Changeling.
I like Burnt Offerings too. Karen Black's great in that. And
Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed. Yeah.
Burgess Meredith.
The two of them are great. Yeah, Burgess Meredith.
Yeah, she's like, it's okay. I'll keep you warm. That
movie has a stacked cast.
Up there she goes. Rat. Whack.
I should rewatch. I should do a video eventually on Burnt Offerings. That's a very good movie that I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, that's Dan Curtis. Yeah. He's just that, guy who did.
That's a good one.
Dark Shadows.
Yep.
He did some TV horror too. He did quite a few things, TV horror. I'm
trying to get back into just doing this because I can't get videos out as often as I used to and shit. I can't just pump out fucking reviews.
Oh, y'all can't. Like I said, I took mental breaks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not even just life stuff. Just like because now they're more like video essays at this point.
It's the season too
and
for films like this.
Yeah, so it's like that's why I love having the bite size channel on the TikTok and stuff. For like that way I can just knock out quick reviews on movies.
Yeah, that works.
That I'm watching. Yeah, I'm watching them either way. So at least that way I get reviews out on that, and then I can work on a big video, in the meantime. Which Chew on the Curse too. I'll be recording tomorrow.
Nice.
It's that one up whole a week ago or so before I went upstate. Because I did Jew on the Grudge, the Japanese one. I did a video on Jew on the Curse 1, so I got Jew on the Curse 2.
I just recently, through one of the Arrow sales, purchased some J horror collection, J Horror Rising. That has a found footage J horror film on there I want to see very badly. And then there was one. It's called Honor Without Humanity. The director did good films after that, but it shows kind of like Yakuza type action stuff. So just getting into that slowly but surely. And then I finally got Audition. Finally got Audition. The Blu-ray for that, but I finally got Audition. Yeah, I've been afraid to watch that.
It's such a weird ass movie. Just how it starts. The first half of the movie isn't really a horror at all. It's just like a romance.
Hey, what's going on, Dan? It's good to see you.
Dan?
Big Dan's in the chat. Excellent. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to do this sooner because this film doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. It really doesn't. Keith has said the same thing. It just doesn't.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
You have the big ones at the time, of course, but these ones kind of fall through the cracks. It happens. They get like limited film releases. It's like, guess what? It's limited film release.
There's movies that fall out of print, and well, look that's what happened with Haunting of Julia in full circle.
Yeah, two releases. One from
that was released in '86, I think, last on VHS until it got its 4K or whatever it was, Blu-ray.
Isn't that crazy?
Which was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, even films like the Night Train Murders, which is a great film.
I've seen that one. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
A lot of those movies would.
Yeah, that's when they go through the picture book and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so I
that's
see
right.
her dad, that's their, the patriarch of the family.
Yeah, I like the characters in this.
Yeah, basically it was the business that he ran, a logging business that just dried up wise and stuff like that too. And they start to figure out what happened to her and the family and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Because the guy in the shipwreck mentioned she used to come into town and buy food. We don't know who she was buying it for. And then she'd just go back to the island.
It's the baby.
That's another TV horror I just watched.
Which one?
Moon of the Wolf. That's a good TV horror film if you haven't seen it.
Which one is it?
It's called Moon of the Wolf. With
Muno?
Moon of the Wolf. It's
Moon of the Wolf. I thought you said
it's with the dude that was in Salem's Lot. He plays the gravedigger that gets
okay.
Gets
I know. I never saw that. I thought you were saying Muno the Wolf.
Oh, Muno the Wolf.
Like his name is Muno. Yeah. And I was like,
I just started getting into like TV horror and stuff like that too. There's like horror at 30,000 feet, I think it's called too. That's a 70s horror film, takes place on a airline, on a jet.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a callback to the Twilight Zone episode.
That's when they're just coming out like a lot of the time. Like say The Burning Bed. That's kind of horror film with Farrah Fawcett. It's extremely disturbing, and it was a surprise when it came out. People were shocked. You're like, oh, what the hell is this?
All right. I don't think we'll really have moments like that again going forward in time with movies. I think we've seen everything.
So, by the way, that's what's her name? If you didn't know,
that's a cool shot.
Yeah. Get off of me.
Yeah, that's a really cool shot.
Yeah. Calm down. It's okay. That's a good one, Russell. No, Russell, Chuck Norris beat Death. He took over Death's spot.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Reaper.
He beat Death, and now he
did another slasher-like film called The Hero and the Terror. That's on Tubi. I haven't seen that one yet. I heard that film's pretty good for what it is. A bit better for what he does. Yeah, this is a lot better cut. So.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
This is very Grindhouse looking too. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I do like the low budget does add to
it's on like a projector, and they're kind of showing it like through one of those projectors, kind of smaller screens, exactly. Like outside Grindhouse, like I say, like a drive-in type of thing.
Definitely does have that drive-in look to it. Even just like the resolution, the aspect ratio.
Yeah, these old school grates. Yeah. The basement. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, you kind of see what the creature looks like a bit. They picked a good actor to play him.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's a big mother too. He is not small.
No, he is not. I'd be running the fuck away. I'd be getting out of that place.
Reason why he's pissed is because he hasn't eaten yet.
I think
that's what happens when you're left to your own devices. Yeah.
I think he's likely always mad in some way.
Well, no one's there to bring him food anymore, so he's had to fend for himself.
It's like Castle Freak.
Yeah, Castle Freak. Oh, definitely. They'll come to a scene here that's very Friday the 13th Part 2 too, towards like the climax of this. Like
Well,
it's very good. Yeah, it's very good.
Paul, there's somebody in this fucking room. Like that scene, I love that scene.
There's scenes that just stick out in like all kind of slasher films and stuff like that. Of course, it's like, where's the fucking corkscrew? Like,
Yeah,
God, where's the fucking corkscrew? Whack.
that's such a great kill. That's my favorite slasher of all time, right there. Friday.
My favorite Friday the 13th, surprisingly, even though the first film is my all-time favorite slasher, but that's my favorite. I haven't watched it yet, Darren.
That's my favorite
slasher
of all time, Part 4. And by default, obviously, it's my favorite in the series. But Part 2 is right after that.
That's my favorite final girl, Amy Steele.
Oh, I love Amy. I should
the Chris character too in Part 3 I like a lot too.
I like Chris.
She's the most pretty. She's the most pretty out of them all.
She gets an award for best fucking reaction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the way she's freaking out like you actually goddamn should after you go through that type of ordeal. Man, she really sells it at the end of that. Like it's like, yeah, unfortunately, we know where she's going.
Another slasher called Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, yeah, with Bo Hopkins, right?
Yeah, Bo Hopkins. Good actor too.
Yeah, great actor. I don't really care for that one, Sweet 16. There's nothing. There's no kills to speak of. Like I think everything.
It's one of those interesting ones that came out to that time. Like The Initiation is a great mall.
Yeah, that's another one that
Vera Miles.
It's good, but it's Vera Miles is in. It's good, but it's mostly forgettable too for me. That one.
Yeah.
I mean, when the slashers don't have like kills are the most important thing. I mean, you can have. Of course, good slasher movies without great kills. But then you have to buff up everything else. I mean, you have to have memorable characters. You have to have a good story. You have to have a good method of killing. I mean, the sleepaway camp movies I love, but I mean, there's not a lot of on-screen kills in those.
Well, there's something about 2 and 3. There's something about those two.
Yeah, well, they're amazing. That's one. Yeah. And 2 is a Sleepaway Camp 2 on Happy Campers is my favorite in that series. So fucking good. I love it. And I
talk to Garrett all the time of like going, why can't they get an interview with her? Is insane.
Yeah, with Springsteen.
Barbara Springsteen. Yeah. She doesn't want to talk about it and stuff like that because she worked with her brother on like his first album covers. Like you know.
Yeah. And then she just like gave up acting completely. And I don't know what she did.
She's in Fast Times, I think. I think that's one of her first films. Yeah, it's either Fast Times or the other one.
I think you might be
plays one of the cheerleaders.
Because she was only in a few movies. And
it's just that song.
I mean, I love. Yeah. Don't forget the hand signals. But I had such a huge crush on Renee Estevez.
Yeah, the sister.
Her in that movie and Unhappy Campers as Molly and An Intruder. I love those two movies. They're favorite slashers of my
Unhappy Campers is very much like Terrifier before Terrifier, specifically with the ending to that and like the in the ambulance. I was like, oh
yeah, man, I love it.
Well, look, there's the shrine. There's the nice shrine with the picture.
Yeah,
and
was that a little hand? Oh, it's a flower. But yeah, I think Pamela Springsteen did a better job than Felissa Rose as Angela.
I agree with that.
I mean, it's hard to compare it fully because, I mean, the age difference is immense. So, I mean, it's really hard to compare it. And the scene at the end of Sleepaway Camp, I mean, it's just one of the greatest endings to a fucking horror.
21-year-old who was poor drunk that they put the mask on.
Yep, that guy had to have a few drinks in him at least before he started doing that. And
Return to Horror High is a good slasher, too, from that time.
Yeah, I was just
Horror High is very meta. Very meta.
It is very meta.
Whoa, George Clooney.
I was looking at for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
like 4 movies. I mean, 4 minutes.
Spoiler: he's the only kill in that film. Only one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Great great film, great shot.
That's cool.
Somebody's been there for a while.
That's a really cool shot, actually. With all
Yeah, it looks like a meat locker. Yeah, because the other one looks like they've been stripped down. She goes. She gone.
That reminds me of the Mutilator, like where he.
That's one I need to check out too. Born to Be Red mentioned that film.
You haven't seen The Mutilator? Dude,
I've not seen The Mutilator.
That's a favorite slasher of mine from the 80s. That's one that's strictly for the kills alone. And like a few other things. Because like the acting's terrible. The like so many things are terrible about it. But the kills are fucking fantastic. And Mark Shostrom, the fantastic Mark Shostrom, and one other guy, I always forget his name, did the effects on it. And they're so good.
Yeah, Splatter University. Yeah, definitely.
Splatter University.
Splatter. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. That's the killer where you see their shoes and they're scratching them. Like it's I haven't seen it in God, it's been a few decades.
Yeah, Slaughter High is a very fun one. I
April
like
Fool's
High a lot.
April Fool's Day slasher, considering. Yeah.
I mean, April Fool's Day has some replay like problems with. I have issues with it because of the twist. So when you go to rewatch
I was not on that twist forever. I was highly disappointed.
No, I like the twist, but it's just then when you go back and rewatch it, you know what it's.
It reminds me of a tame. It reminds me of a tamer version of Happy Birthday to Me. To tell you the truth, it's like a very tamer version.
I can see some comparisons. Yeah. I love
another great one too for the time period. That's a great film. Like Happy Birthday to Me.
I did that. I remember that the first year of the channel, I did that on my birthday. I did a review of that and Bloody Birthday.
Bloody Birthday is a terrific film. Yeah, killer bastard children.
Yep, I love that one.
There's something
about
kids
look so fucking evil, dude. Those kids look so evil. They casted them so.
There he is. Yeah, just his head kind of floating there. Blah, 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 blah,
cool.
blah, blah,
blah. Her reaction's cool too.
I like that fades to night and stuff like that too. They don't do this anymore. They don't like.
Yeah, just the quick transition shot to nighttime.
Yeah, we will, Darren. We will need to. Some slashers I recently picked up. I need to watch. Girls' Night Out. I still need to watch.
He mentioned Final Exam.
Final Exam is a fun one. There's Sorority House Massacre.
Yeah,
Sorority House. So stupid.
I love Sorority. Not the first one as much. Sorority House Massacre 2 and Hard to Die. Sorority House Massacre 3. Those ones I love, but they're ridiculous. I mean, it's Jim Wynorski, which I loved having him on when I had him on. That was a great conversation. That guy's directed like 400 fucking movies.
There's what's it called? A Robos, I think it's called. Which
he did a Chopping Mall too. You mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Chopping Mall is terrific.
Yeah,
I love
Jim Wynorski too. Did that? I think that was one of
his first movies. In that one before she head explodes.
Yeah, that's such a great kill. Yeah, Chopping.
It's alive. It was their son. Yeah, that's when you figure out what's going on, and you're like, yeah, that's why this reminds me of The Unseen, like quite a bit.
Okay, because of that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Or like even like bonkers Bigfoot films like Night of the Demon or
dude, Night of the Demon is ridiculous.
That's my favorite Bigfoot film.
Dude, yeah, that's probably the best one out there. I mean, it exists.
It's so weird bonkers though. It's so like wow.
Oh yeah, the dick rip is the most infamous thing that I remember from it. When the dude gets his dick ripped off right at the beginning.
The long like blood scene from like the van where she just can't.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Screaming at her to shut up. You're like, dude, just shut up.
That's such a wild movie. That is one of the better Bigfoot movies. But Exists is a great found footage one. Check out.
It Exists. I've seen. That's about the couple in the tent, right?
Yeah. No, that's Willow Creek. Willow Creek is Eduardo Sanchez.
Nice. I heard Exists is pretty good. I like animal attack films. It's like Snow Beast has been forever since I've seen that film. That's a TV horror type creature feature.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Demon Warp I need to check out. I keep on forgetting his name. He's in Kennedy is his last name.
Oh, okay.
He was in, of course, Just Before Dawn. That Synapse is bringing.
Oh, I know who you mean. Why can't I can't think of their first name.
Yeah, because he was in the Delta Force. He plays the priest in that film. He's been quite a few. George Kennedy. Thank you, Darren. Of course.
George. Okay, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Just Before Dawn. That's another superb one too. That was 81, isn't it? Or 80 or something like that. There's Don't Go Out in the Woods Alone, which is a fun one.
That one's all right. Yeah, it's fun to an extent.
Silent Madness, you have
Madhouse is a fun one.
Oh, Madhouse is great. Yeah, that's another like birthday slasher type of a film. The start of that film is like you hear like the chunk la 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 la.
The start, the intro to that movie is great. And that's
from the same director that did like films like Tentacles, and he did other stuff too. He's a tribute director.
Dude, that's what Star Ursula reminded me of. It almost bordered on, and I haven't seen too many. I'm not a huge fan of his movies, but it bordered on feeling like a Jess Franco film.
Oh yeah,
that's what Franco, it felt like.
Bloody Moon is his best film.
Bloody Moon's fantastic. I love that.
Yeah, movie. Bloody Moon is terrific. He did do the Dracula film too with Christopher Lee. He did do that film. Yeah,
I think that might have been one of the other few movies of his I've seen. Because
Kino's released a couple of his earlier films, his sexploitation type stuff.
Yeah.
I love that shot, dude. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, that is.
Cool. I just need you to sit here and pose for a second.
Yeah, this movie does have some pretty good shots in it.
The brother deserved it. He deserved
corpses, especially, and like all these hook
shots. He skinned that dog. That's animal cruelty, son.
Yeah, you saw a lot of that back then.
This reminds me of the Funhouse a little bit too, the way the killer kind of looks, and you'll see that towards the end.
Yeah, the Funhouse is a really fun one. For some reason, I remember that recording that video, and I remember it being a very fun video for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what I said. Who knows? It's anyone's guess at this point. But I remember it being a very fun rewatch.
Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you.
How you doing, Nan?
See, this is why I like to get the cool people in when I do these later streams and stuff like that too. So I kind of know the audience I'm kind of going for.
Yeah, I mean, we'll know our night owls, our fellow night owls.
Like I say, these were meant to be shown at night and stuff like that in dungy, gringy theaters at night. It's like, let's just go see a movie. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's why I don't pay much attention with lighting and shit on my video.
Been smoking, I make it out in the theater and shit like that.
I make it just light enough. I make my lighting just light enough in videos so that you can see me all right and shit. And there's enough ambiance because I can't have lights blasting in my fucking face because I'm watching the movie when I record my videos. So I can't watch a movie with fucking lights blaring in my eyes. So I mean, I really don't pay much attention to it.
There's a booktuber that I follow. He says there's a reason I don't go to theaters anymore is because everyone has their phones and they'll have them out. It looks like it's like a light show in the theater, and it's like that just doesn't work.
Yeah, everyone's distracted.
Like it's almost like Cape Fear when you watch that. Robert De Niro's in there and stuff, and he's smoking the cigar and he's laughing his ass off at whatever like that, and people are getting pissed off. They do that in Scary Movie too. I think it is where he's like going, "Oh, look, stupid! He's right behind you" and stuff like that. Dude, shut up.
Yeah, that's right. Is it the first? I don't know if it's the first.
It's the first or second one. I have the second one on DVD. Not the second one's terrific.
I got to start doing more watch-alongs of the rest of them leading up to the new one because I did the original Scary Movie.
The new one actually looks pretty.
Dude, it looks fucking fantastic. I can't wait for it because
the second one, boy, is so offensive. It's like that one dude with glasses in a wheelchair. He's like, "Look, I can toss my own salad."
David Cross is fucking phenomenal in that movie, and Tim Curry.
And Stern, was it Peter Stern? I think his name is and stuff like that. He's like he plays like the butler with the hand.
Chris Elliott.
Chris Elliott.
The weird fucking hand, deformed hand. I love 2. I mean, I love the first one, and I do really love 3. Even though
I like 3, yeah, that's with Charlie Sheen. What is
Charlie Sheen and Leslie
Denise
Nielsen,
Richards is in it.
Denise Richards, Leslie Nielsen, Ja Rule. He's in only a few scenes.
I love mockumentary type stuff like that.
Yeah, me
even
too.
Not Another Teen Movie needs a better release. I love that film.
No, that's a great one. That's one of the few really good ones.
Doing good, Nanette. Just chilling out, like being actually sober for once, for the most part. And, just
Yeah, I'm just
doing what I'm doing.
traveled home earlier. It only took like 6 hours without much traffic. Traveled home from upstate. I was with my daughter and family last week, and I got home, and then Chris said, "Let's watch this later on." And I said, "All right, I'll be up." I'm enjoying this one. I'm gonna rewatch this one again to fully pay attention.
Yeah, they go back outside the house, inside the house.
Just the right amount of darkness there too.
Yeah, this is good lighting in here.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I
like
was just
there's
thinking to
technically
myself,
no light, because a lot of people with these films at this time with slashers, they would not film at night because they
yeah,
don't have the budget for the lights and stuff.
yep,
Friday 13th is an exception because the fact they're at a campsite with cabins, right? So it works better,
yeah.
specifically in the rain, which they got lucky with that.
Dude, it rains at the end of every fucking Friday movie.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
There's
it's
a
part of the
fucking
lore.
thunderstorm. Yep, at the end of every goddamn one.
That's what made them. That's what made the game so fun to do and stuff like that, where it's like the water isn't his enemy, it's his actual friend. He can like traverse different, like he can go miles on that lake. That's another good one during that time. Mother's Day. That's probably the best
Mother's Day
trauma
is my
film ever
favorite
made.
trauma film. Yeah,
Yeah, it has to
100%,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, that has to be.
I've never been a trauma fan. I say that all the time too, but that's a movie that I
Yeah, The Exterminator is the
I think
least
it's
trauma
great.
film out of all of them. That has Christopher George in it.
Yeah, that's right. Mother's Day just doesn't feel like a trauma film at all. And same with Graduation Day is trauma, and I didn't realize that until maybe a few years ago. And I'm not a big fan of Graduation Day to begin with. I don't think it's that great of a slasher.
The
But
film drags on a bit, specifically
it
towards
drags on a lot. It definitely does. And the kills aren't that great. I mean, there's a few. The football kill when he throws the football with the what is
I like Fatal
sword,
Games
the
better.
fencing sword.
I like
that
Fatal
one,
Games
that
better.
one I haven't seen in a while, actually.
That has a scene that the woman is like kind of naked on this thing or whatever like that. They replaced her with oh god, what's her name? Flipping someone in chat on it. Linnea Quigley.
Oh,
So that's her that you see their backside. That's Linnea Quigley. So I'm like, oh,
of course it is.
it's like, oh, perfect. That's fine. That's before her job was done,
Nice.
which is fine. You're still beautiful, sweetie. So The Boogeyman's another great one.
Yes,
The Boogeyman's very
I haven't
good.
seen in a while. That's a good one too.
That's
a
very like
fun
Amityville.
one.
Less considered the farm looks
Yeah,
just like the Amityville house.
That's like a
I'm not
very
kidding.
supernatural slasher.
Yeah. The priest with what was it?
Very strange one.
Yeah. Uli
Enjoyable.
Lamel. He did another one I have called the Canterville Ghost or whatever it's called.
That sounds familiar. Mother's Day was shot same place. I think I've read that before, Darren, because that sounds familiar. That Mother's Day was shot where Friday was.
It was shot in the same place, only a few miles away.
Yeah. I think I've heard that in the past.
At the same
that
time.
sounds familiar. Yeah,
It was-
right? Because it was 1980 for both.
That busted out house that they all
1979.
film in, an actual murder was done there. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
dude, yeah, it's crazy. That's a great release from Vinegar Syndrome. Like, but yeah, actual stuff happened there. I'm like, going, makes it even better. Yeah, you hear it? Yeah, dude, he backs way up way fast. He's like, oh hell no.
Yeah,
Open the door.
all my favorite trauma films would be ones that you would not even know are trauma movies. Watching them.
No, it's true. Like, there's a lot of, well, what is it? I just got it. Was it Hide and Go Shriek? Hide and Go Shriek is a trauma
I've
film,
seen
I think.
that. I've heard of that one.
Maybe it's not that. It's not that. It's Jeffrey Combs is in it.
Then I probably have seen it if Combs. And I know what you're
I think
talking
Russell
about.
calls it Mother's Day too. But it's
I know
not
what the movie. I know.
Frightmare. Frightmare. That's what it is.
Yes.
That's a
okay.
trauma film.
Is it? I never knew that. See, that's what I mean. Like, you just don't know the trauma movies if they're decent ones.
It's okay. It's all right. That's your first mistake. Picks him up,
He's
bang.
dead. Don't worry, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead just fine. He's so, he's
Ooh.
so dead. Why is he manhandling your ass right now?
Oh man. See, so you don't see what he fully looks like, but you get the
Yeah,
idea. Oh, he cracked his back.
I like how they obscure it with the
Oh, he did.
shadow. And this is the scene you're talking about, like out of Friday too.
This is out of Friday. No, it's what happens to the sister.
Oh, okay. Because this
There's a
reminds
kill
me
where
of
she
the
gets like it's a good, I think, axe one. I'm like going, oh, that's straight up Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay. Because this reminds me of what I thought of earlier when Paul's in the room with and Jason attacks Paul.
Oh yeah, he just breaks
and
it.
he's like, "There's somebody in the fucking room," and then he starts attacking him. That's what this reminded me of briefly.
It's like, I'm going to take you to my special place now.
I wonder where that special place is. I don't know what they were thinking.
Oh, look at how he's carrying him. Oh, so he's reversed wise.
I don't know what they were thinking with the Friday reboot with him going underground and shit. And
I kind of like that idea. Makes it more technical. The kills in that are great. The one with the bow and arrow. Whack.
Yeah, there's some good kills in that. I like the one under the dock.
Oh yeah, she's there. She just all sticks the thing right through there and just pulls it back up, she hits the bottom.
I mean, there's some good lines. Your tits are stupendous. That's a great line.
Oh, that dude, yeah,
that's becoming he's such a dick, but that's become such an iconic line in the franchise. I mean, there's some fun stuff in it. I just feel like they could have done so much better for a Friday remake. But I did like the very first, like the opening 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, Tyler Mane as Jason was terrific.
Boy, he did a great job, and just the whole way they condensed like the first 4 movies into one, like in the beginning.
Yeah,
and having Pamela, then having him with the sack, and then having with the hockey mask.
Yeah, when he gets the hockey mask from the hick.
That was a very good opening, and then it just kind of made its way throughout for me. But I do like
the dude from played the brother on that CW show.
Oh,
a few CW alumni there. The chick that plays Lady Frost is in that one. Plays the love interest, you can say. And the dude's like he's looking for his sister. Okay. I'm like, that's a homage to Part 4.
Oh yeah, for sure. When he's looking for
Savage Weekend is another one I have to check out. That's like
what's her name?
That's like that's Killer Animals type stuff. Oh yeah, there's all the other pictures. Yeah, she loves her dogs, but she loves her baby boy a bit more. Yeah, he was born premature, basically.
See, like when it comes to backwoods slashers, do you guys also make that distinction between backwoods slashers and backwoods deformed cannibal hillbilly killer movies?
Oh yeah, The Hills Have Eyes can do that.
Yeah, because like this, like Wrong Turn, and so like
Wrong Turn. Yeah, I just got it was like a basic blue collection of 1 through 5, and I have the first one through Umbrella. Yeah, Jeremy Sisko's in the first one.
I like the first 3. I don't really remember.
The Final Terror is a backwoods slasher.
Oh, the Final Terror is decent. I remember.
Yeah, I like the Final Terror. The Final Terror is actually quite good.
It's got a good poster too. Which is the title, like I think, like real big.
Yeah, they added something to that specifically at the start of that film, which was like unnecessary, but
I don't know.
See, this is where the Part 2 Friday 13th comes in. See how she's sitting? See how he comes in the room?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
This is your mother speaking.
Yep. Yeah. That's cool.
I like that angle.
Yeah, it's a cool shot. And yeah, this is definitely Friday too.
Go on, get out of here.
Similar to how, like, because it's got to, I always say it has to be Savini. With the Burning and Friday Part 2 having the almost identical campfire scene.
Yeah.
It had to be Savini seeing this.
Madman.
Like
Madman,
Madman has a similar scene.
They did the first one. Madman was the one who started the campfire story. And then you had the Burning that did the campfire story.
I know that.
Proxy.
Yeah, the whole opening of Mad Men is the guy telling the story at the campfire. But
That's
there's
why I like Mad Men a bit more. I like the
I
kills in
don't
that one a bit better.
I don't know about it. I've always been mixed on that. I did a video on that way back. I
The
was
Burning
so
is a
mixed on it
fun one,
then.
considering the all-star cast of people there, and you're like going, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, that adds a lot to The Burning for me, and also that it's just
Stanza and the dude that was in Hackers is in there. A dude that plays a lawyer on Law and Order. He's in there. He plays the prick that tries to get the chick
Helen
in
Hunt.
the lake.
Helen Hunt's first. Is that her? I don't know if it was.
Yeah, that was her first role. She was a
role.
waitress.
Yeah. But that and the fact that in The Burning you could tell that they had a blast filming it.
Oh, they did.
And that shows. Like when you have to like sit through the scenes where it might be a little slow and like they're just like fucking around.
I love Slaughterhouse, Darren. I love Slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, Slaughterhouse is great. That's a very underrated one.
The actor during radio promos would play his part, where he'd make the pig sounds and stuff like that. Literally would do that. That's so cool.
Dude,
Primus does the soundtrack for that ending song.
He's a badass villain. And there's some good kills in that movie.
There's some great kills in that. That is a good slasher. That's a deep cuts type of a slasher film, surprisingly enough. That's a backwoods type of slasher.
I've seen that one getting more love in the last few years.
My Bloody Valentine, you can say, is kind of like a backwoods type of a slasher film, since it's done in like coal mines in Canada.
That movie kind of just like cemented itself in my mind of how I feel about it throughout my whole life without
there she goes.
Uncut kills. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Without the uncut kills.
Yeah.
Because like back growing up and watching My Bloody Valentine, it was all cut already. Like we never had the uncut kills. So I didn't care for the kills. Like they weren't that great. But then when we finally got the uncut version and
there's still a lot that's missing from that. Even the director said we probably won't get everything. Yeah.
But everything they put in there, like there's some fantastic kills that in the uncut version. But I already cemented my opinion. You know what I mean? Like throughout my whole life watching that every now and then.
So I like the slow pace. Almost got you.
Yeah, she is a good final girl too, by the way.
I always say, look at these and kind of laugh a bit. It's like going, oh God, he's so slow. And it's like, you're taking your damn sweet time getting out of there. That's what adds to the effect in the theater, right? You're probably screaming at her. It's like, why don't you move your ass?
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying too about like Funhouse with similarities.
Okay. You see a little bit more from him. Yeah. He's terrifying. Cold Prey is terrific. I love that film. I did a slash along with Keith on that film. That was the first time him seeing that. That's a good one. Norwegian.
I haven't seen that in a while too.
Yeah. There's 3 of those films. The second one takes place in a hospital. There you go. See that? Just crushes her face. That's very Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a decent amount of similarity to Friday in this. Oh, Unhinged is a fucking crazy one, Darren. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I have that saved in.
You should check that out.
There's a cut here on YouTube. I have it in there. White of the Eye is another one I need to check out too.
Just hiding under the bed. Hopefully, a fucking mouse doesn't appear, or a rat, just like all those fucking movies. And then Friday too. The rat shows up and then she pisses her pants.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's right. She's all hiding underneath the bed.
And then the Prowler, this fucking rat.
Oh, that one trippy girl. The guy's literally eyes turn over white. That's great on him to do that. That's terrific, boy. He literally his eyes turn over white.
Oh, yeah. Really good. I love that old look, like from the 70s, 80s, with the lenses that they use for the wide eyes. It's and you could.
Well, it's the point of view shot. That's what Black Christmas did so well.
Oh yeah, and but just like the look on like say like Deadites, from the first Evil Dead movies.
Oh yeah.
And Fulci's The Beyond, and then like all those very
City
thick
of the Living
lenses.
Dead.
Yeah, the very thick lenses that they couldn't really even fucking see through. But like a great example of the comparison and how I don't like what they do nowadays is Evil Dead Rise. As much as I did like that movie,
I do like Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah,
that film's
you
grown
see
on
the
me.
CGI like eyes they use though versus the lenses.
That was done in New Zealand too. You happen to have a wood chipper that's in the parking garage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
insane.
That's a wild ending. But yeah, I don't like the eyes in it. It's just
Come on, light the match.
Light
the match.
Yeah,
the match.
She can do it. She just has to believe in herself. While this guy moans in the background. There you go. Light his ass on fire. Nope, he got out of the way.
Yeah, he can't get out.
Yeah, the last act of this movie is very Funhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like. I know she tries to get out that stupid door, then she decides to go out, I think, the window, I think. She can't even lift it.
Wait, yo, is there a sequel to Slaughterhouse? Is that a real thing? Slaughterhouse 2, Death Metal? Is there a second one?
I think there is, yes.
Or was Darren talking about Cold Prey? I think he was talking about Cold Prey. The second one's great.
Yeah, the second one's great. It takes place, unfortunately, in the hospital, JT, and I know you don't like that. So it's very like Halloween 2-esque.
I fucking hate hospital movies.
There's
like 3 or 4.
X-Ray? I think you'd like it.
Yeah, no, the X-Ray's one.
Yeah, that's a Valentine's Day film.
That's one of the exceptions. That movie, Halloween 2, I have a lot.
Well, this is a lot better cut of this film. I'm actually impressed. This is a 10 times better cut of the film. This is
if there's a movie where like they're in a hospital for a decent amount of the runtime, but it's not all in a hospital, that also kind of takes, that's a benefit for me. Like it's not as bad as if it's the whole fucking movie.
Rest Stop I need to check out. Rest Stop I heard is pretty good.
I remember that's pretty decent. I don't remember the sequel. Oh, Russ put it. Rest Stop, Don't Look Back. Yeah, I've seen both of them, and I don't really remember the sequel. Why do I like Funhouse? Why do we like Funhouse? There's 4 Slaughterhouse movies, man. That's fucking crazy. I've never seen past the first. I don't know. I really like Funhouse.
That's great. Yeah, I love that. Just comes out of the dock.
It has a very realistic, carny feel to it. The Fun House is a really cool setting. It has a great aesthetic to it. All the props. Rob Zombie. Yeah, that's a good one too. The same type of like similar atmospheres, but I could see like for some people it does take a little to get going.
Right in the dick.
Yeah, no one else gets stabbed in the dick, man. That's not cool, girl. I know you're trying to live and all, but that's not the look of the killer for Frankenstein. I like the Frankenstein mask he wears, and then his design underneath it, even though he looks like a rat man. Like, I mean, it's just a ridiculous movie. I mean,
he tries to get it on with the lady.
And the gypsy woman.
The gypsy woman, and he kills her. Yeah, spoiler.
I love the final. I love the main girl, the final girl. She's adorable.
Oh, she's terrific in The Brother, dude.
I've seen. That's right. I've seen her in something else. That's what it is. I haven't seen that forever. That's where I remember her from.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of good.
This is a good one. Like I say, she's one of my more favorite final girls in here. This is very good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good effects and a lot of good shots and a lot of good cinematography in here. And lighting. The lighting is very, for the budget especially, very good.
And this cut's only been up for a month, so...
Yeah, so it might be down in a few days.
This person has 176 subscribers, so I wonder what other films this person has on here, but... Yeah, it's a good cut of this.
Yeah. Oh, it's leagues better than the other one. Watching that other one for a few minutes was like watching like Atari graphics versus like place.
Yeah, like very heavily pixelation. I didn't mind the effect for that. Yeah. Like you say.
Yeah, that was rough.
Like I say, I recognize the actress here. She's done like other things, I think, but yeah, very pretty.
Darren says Funhouse is in his top 3 slashers. I think Super is level header to the old. Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely has the Universal monster feels to it. And I'm just with
That's
the
one of the first
Frankenstein
videos I did with
alone, and there's so much, some like Freaks even. There's a lot of
Freaks is
homages and the feel and vibe of Freaks you have in the Funhouse too. And the double-headed cow is cool. I mean, I can see it taking a little bit of time getting going for some people. That's maybe the only issue I have with it. Is I usually don't remember liking it as much as I do until and it's not because of this scene. And I'm laughing because I remember saying this exact shit in my deep dive on it. Because it's not because of the jerk off scene with the psychic woman, but right after that scene, things pick up immensely. And then I say, oh no, I do love this movie. That's like my reaction every time I rewatch that film. Is like, I don't know if I like this as much as I do the first like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And then I'm like, no, I fucking love this movie. It is such a
American
great
Gothic.
film.
I need to check out too. I've heard that's
American
really
Gothic is one that I haven't seen in a long time too.
Yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was, like I say, humongous. A very good one.
I got to rewatch that again in full so I can pay full attention to it and watch it again because I liked a lot of the effects work in that.
Yeah, this is, like I say, an all kind of timer for me. I like in top 10. Yes, it is, but I'll have to one of these days, like me and Darren, we'll do another one because that was one of the first videos I ever did with him. Live stream, just going through our favorite slashers and stuff like that too. Nice. And this film was not on there, but it's going to be on there next time when we redo our list or redo. You know what I mean? Like a refresh list of these things. Good kills in here, and just your overall thoughts first time watching this, JT, or for a long time.
Yeah, very good. The kills, the effects, the lighting especially was a highlight just in like that last act alone. Just the way that they obscure the killer, the way that they obscure his face, the way that you have those indoor interior shots and stuff in like look like a cabin, whatever. But you could see everything well enough with how dark it is. And that's something like we were saying earlier that it's very hard to do on a low budget is to balance the lighting out like that. Either you get a movie or a scene that's very fucking dark and you can't see anything really, or you get a scene that looks very superficially lit and it just looks washed out. The lighting is very good in this, especially for how much was the budget? 200,000?
2 million estimated. So that's for US. So
yeah, that's not bad.
Distribution over here wise and stuff like that.
I mean, I want to know like where maybe 400,000 whose pocket it went into, because I don't see him 2 million up on that screen, but I can see they did a good job with the budget.
I remember like I don't know if I even did a review for this. I think I did, but like for budgets wise and people, like say everyone was great in this film. Like the score is very good. The makeup is very good. So, it was an all around good effort. And of course, like that, but just one of those gems that the director of Prom Night did. And like you say, I like this more than Prom Night. I just do. It's just, both films are good.
I just from this, this watch here, I could say I like this better than Prom Night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like you said, it is more fast paced too. Way more fast paced.
So what do you got coming up on your channel, my man?
Well, next deep dive will be the Curse 2, Ju-On the Curse 2. I'm gonna hopefully record that tomorrow. And then I'll be recording with Ernesto Gastaldi on the 12th.
And there it is.
Yeah, that'll be that's gonna be a hell of a fun time. I'm gonna turn that into like a little mini doc on him, including all his responses and answers and stuff. So it won't be out on the 12th. It'll probably be out a few days after that. I'll premiere it. Then Barbara McNulty, I just talked to earlier tonight. She's going to see what dates work for her. Then, Sergio Martino said get back to him after the 22nd when he's back in Rome. So,
that's very cool. Dude, that's very cool.
Martino fucking came on.
So it's
I
like
got to record
Martino, maybe Argento next. Who knows? So
you announce the Gazios fucking Argento, but you never know. I mean, or Claudio Simonetti is the hopeful now, because finally I got a response from Fred on his the Goblin page, and they said I'll pass it along to Claudio. So that'll be cool. And then Chris Alexander, who I had on a while back, who's made some really out there and great movies, and worked with Full Moon a lot, and started Delirium Magazine with Charles Band. He's going to come back on probably sometime in the next month or so, because he had some new music that came out. So we're going to be talking all about his new music and just horror in general, just random talk. And who else we got? I think that's it. Oh, and there's another one, but I'm keeping that a secret. It's not horror, but it's a kind of a big deal comedy wise.
So yeah, very cool. Yeah, for me, I'm going to get back on track here a bit,
and then the watch alongs and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
Scheduled throughout this month. I got to set some schedules on ones that I had to reschedule from last month.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I plan on doing the next couple weeks here, but I'll get some content out this week too as well. Just probably Slasher Saturday. I'll think of what to do on that one. I think I have an idea. And like say future Witching Hour, I'm going to see what I want to do for that one. For those are live watch alongs as well. That's why I call them the Witching Hour, which works perfect. Future slash alongs. I'll see what I'll have lined up there for the Black Glove Reviews podcast. Me and Darren are going to be doing 2 films which we've talked about and mentioned, one of them being The Unseen and the other one being the one with Barbara Steele in it. I forget the name of it right now, but Silent Scream, I think it's called. And we plan on doing those 2. And then, of course, Slasher Stream in the future with that one, too. We have some films slashers that we plan on doing. So getting back on track for these, spring and summer season coming up. So summer slashback and all work. Great stuff works. So, good stuff ahead.
Definitely. Awesome.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Really.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And thank you for inviting me, man.
Oh, always. Like I said, I'm Black Glove Reviews. He's JT from JT Horror Discussion. You all have a great night and good morning, wherever you see out. And I'll see you motherfuckers in Disneyland. You awesome people. Take care.
Humongous. Six people stranded, cornered, hunted. Because here on Dog Island, something evil has been growing for 30 years.